Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. So good to see everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday so far. And we've got a feeling up there. TJ, feeling good, huh, big boy? Good. Congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays going to the World Series. What a time to be alive up here in the greater Toronto area. Let's go. Man, shout out George Springer and the Toronto Blue Jays absolutely handled their business. Brutal one for the Mariners to lose like that. But such is baseball, such is life. She could be a cruel mistress, man. And yeah, we got ourselves a World Series. Aubrey said, love you, AB. Love you, Aubrey. Good to see you. World Series starts Friday. Dodgers at the Blue Jays. Let's get after it. Now, Tony said, why do I think Liddy sent AB that hat? He did. Liddy did. And you know what? If you're somebody who wants to sit in a hat for a little extra karma and good luck, well, you know what? You got to do what you got to do to get a title. No, shout out to Liddy. He sent me this hat a while back, like maybe 9, 10, 11 months ago. And I love it. It's a nice hat. So I love Major League hats, man. They feel great. All right. So let's get into it. Like I said, the World Series starts Friday. So what we have here, and if everybody can hit the like button, that'd be great. If you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it back up. So Freddie Bear said, what's up, AB? What's up, Freddie Bear? Good to see you. How we doing? All right. What we have, and we're going to go through it, but an opportunity to mold the show how you like it. Eccles. 9 consecutive days of AB wearing the Dodgers hat. This is true. I'm also very loyal to the hat that's sitting right here by the computer. Sometimes I'll get in that mode. You're like, man, he's wearing that hat a lot. Yeah, it must have been close. But no, I love the hat. Liddy gave it to me. It's a nice gift. Yeah. So for sure, we have an opportunity coming up to mold the show how we want it every day. And what I mean by that is, baseball, it's coming to an end. And, every day we talk about home runs, weather. And with the NBA, we do the same thing. Obviously not weather, but, we could look at threes. We could look at player props in terms of any specific, whatever you like. You know what I mean? You don't have to answer today. But anybody that's been with us for a while knows that, man, we're fully adaptable. Now, I've got full content plan. We're good. But what I'm saying is that whatever you want to get down with each day, let me know. And we'll do it. You know what I mean? Could be threes, could be whatever. So just keep that in mind. But again, we've got time. Today is the first day of the NBA season. Yeah. As Matty I said, points, rebounds, and assist season. Yes, sir, it is. Big Jeff, good morning, AB and crew. Good morning, buddy. So good to see you. All right, so let's jump into the show here. All right, so here's how we did yesterday. I'll take it. Packers money line, Seahawks money line, got that. Lions money line, Mariners, Blue Jays over 5.5, got that. Baker Mayfield pick, got that. George Springer home run, wow, that was amazing. Julio Rodriguez home run, got that. Mariners, Blue Jays over 7.5. It ended 4-3. We were one run away, and Baker Mayfield did not get over 3.5 rush attempts, and then tough one there for Bradley with Roda. Brian, AB, has TJ sent you a Blue Jays hat? He is not. Oh, man. That would be a funny, like, yeah. Teach, where are we at? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so pretty good day yesterday. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. Tina said, good morning, AB and crew. Good morning, Tina. So good to see you. Okay. All right. Let's Howie Schwab. Okay. We got 2 NBA games. Start of the season tonight. Where are you going? We got the Rockets and the Thunder, Warriors and the Lakers. So you're going Rockets plus 6.5. The Kevin Durant-led Houston Rockets against your reigning NBA champion, Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder is 6.5-point favorites. Warriors on the road, 2.5-point favorites against the Lakers, plus 2.5. So polls in the chat. Vote now. We'll update as we always do. at the end of the show. Maddie says NBA gets stale to me after a while, but NBA props print. Yep. And NBA is a lot like Major League Baseball in the sense that it it can stretch on. It could let me talk about this too. It could Major League Baseball and NBA definitely can feel like it's the same thing over and over and over. Tim said AB always sounds surprised. Like it just somebody else fills it out and it's a surprise. That actually would be awesome. We need, what I've always wanted? All right, I'll get back to what I was talking about in a second. When they do like 60 Minutes or like 2020, one of those shows, and they have like somebody that's in the witness protection and they're in like the black silhouette and they've like adjusted the voice, Yes, I know that yeah. I want to get one of those. I know Tim, it's hilarious. I want to get one of those that makes picks. Somebody from the witness protection. I've always wanted to do that. It's a mystery person. Okay, anyway, so what I was talking about, the NBA and Major League Baseball, they can get very mundane because it's a lot of games and it's the same thing over and over and over. But let me tell you, there's an advantage in that, and you can make a lot of money doing that. All right. Sometimes this show can feel like it's the same thing every day. Guess what? That's done on purpose because the books, and I've sat in these meetings, I am telling you with 100% consistency here, I feel like I'm choking, all right, that they look to confuse you by throwing a lot of stuff. Like right now, it just looks dumb. Now, of adjusting, like when you get in the app, right? They throw a bunch of stuff at you. Well, much of the point of being consistent on this show is that is what beats the books, is a consistent daily approach that you know what you bet on. I'm not saying you have to have the same bets every day, but betting a lot of the same style of bets can very much help you out and give you an advantage. So something to consider. That, yeah, Maddie's right. Like you've got to kind of fight that mundane, boring feeling of, I'm not saying the show, I'm just saying like the sport can drag on. It's a long ass sport, right? But staying in that consistent mode, it'll make you money, man. 100%. The books don't want you to do that for real. All right. Speaking of that, let's jump into the picks. Japan said it. I got laughed at for playing way too many CP3 assists last year. Buddy, let me tell you, I play a lot of the same bets, and I do that on purpose. You know why? Because you build yourself an advantage to what you know. That's how you beat the books. That's how you beat the markets. Dude, you ever heard the phrase, if you're in the woods getting chased by a bear, you don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster. You don't be the slowest one in the group. Like that's kind of the mentality here, is that I don't have to bet on everything. I just have to bet on a couple things consistently that I know. You can make a lot of money doing that. 100%, man. 100%. So, all right. Yeah. All right. So 4 picks today, and we'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll go through the full week 9 college football slate. So we'll go through for sure. Jimmy Butler over 10.5 rebounds and assists, -110. Are we going back to the workman mentality, blue collar mentality when Jimmy came over? All right, I'm going back to it. Let me get Jimmy over 10.5 rebounds and assists. Let me get Luka over 3.5 threes. Luka slimmed down, feeling good. You know that he's going to test it. Well, let me finish the picks and then we'll talk about this. Luka over 3.5 threes. Alex Caruso, the small homie, over 1.5 threes at +115. He is on the Thunder. And then, all right, this one's risky. Western John, yep. I'm telling you, buddy, consistency is your friend. Yeah, and Western Kentucky +3.5. We'll talk about this game too. But Western got embarrassed the last time out. Embarrassed. And I think they've got some pride about them. I'm not saying that they win the game, but I think they might win the game. But I'm going to take plus 3.5, minus 115. We're going to find out about Western Kentucky. They got some guts. John, yeah, I know. Hey, stick with what you like, man. Freddie, Luca, 5 threes today. Yeah. Now, all right, here's one thing, too. So, whenever a new sport starts, give it 3 weeks. Right? Like, it's going to be all over the board. This is going to be a little bit of a different show today. All right. Now, like I said, this is the only sports betting show that is fully adjustable to what you want. So, how we did home runs, goal scores, like things like that, let me know. What you like, points, rebounds, and assists, threes, rebounds, points. I mean, you name it, right? Big John, Western O's from last week. Climb the hill, baby. Yes, sir. They do. Matty Ice, Luca, over 2.5 threes, plus Marcus Smart, 1 3, minus 110. There we go. Yeah, Lance, Western Kentucky looked so bad last game. I'm avoiding them 100%. And Lance, I'm actually glad that you said that. So, yeah, I'm the one taking the risk betting Western Kentucky because Lance is absolutely correct. They got embarrassed badly. Now, I'm betting on the bounce back to it, but understand, nothing on paper has said that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Lance's thought process here is right. Like, let him prove it to you before you put your money on it. You know what I mean? So, Kevin, when are we getting a Tony V decision on the Giants job? Man, Tennessee AD is selling his ass off right now. Tony Vitello, the baseball coach of Tennessee, was offered and seemed like he was taken. Yeah, Lance said good luck. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Yeah. No, Lance is spot on, though, 100%. Yeah, so Tony's been at practice the last 2 days. I don't know what's happening. I would imagine today. Now, I'll say this. So me and my uncle were talking about this with my dad yesterday in our little text chain. And Major League Baseball doesn't like to do announcements when games are going on, which is smart. Don't distract from the product. So I imagine that we'll find out something today. But I can tell you about Tony Vitello. He did not like that got leaked out on Saturday when Tennessee was playing Alabama. He did not like that. He's a very loyal person, and he doesn't want to be a distraction, and that was a distraction. Now, wasn't his fault, but I can assure you that he was like, do not announce this today. There's other things going on at this school. Like, I don't need to be this, and somebody did it. So, I don't know, but I would imagine that we find out today. And I would imagine that Tennessee's athletic director is, I don't even want to know what he's selling. So we're going to find out, man. TJ, start watching hockey with Red Light B. We need goal scores for at least 3 p.m. show. I know Mims knows. Yeah, I like that. Dude, and I wasn't just talking about, like, NBA either. Like, hockey, anything. We could totally mold the show how we want it. So, Tim, AB, last year I profited big on first basket. Only looking at Jaylen Brown, Adebayo, and Mitchell. There we go. Tim, you did. You were all over those, man. And, yeah, that's good information right there. Man, those are profitable, too. You were good with those, man. Raymond, good morning, crew. Took some time off for personal reasons. It feels good to be back. Let's cash some tickets on opening day of the NBA. Yeet! Big Raymond, so good to see you, baby. And you know what? Respect. Big time. Big time, man. Sometimes you just got to, hey, nobody's going to play full 60 minutes of the game. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to take a little breather, get a little water, get a shower, whatever you got to do. You know what I mean? And Raymond, I respect the hell out of that. It's so good to have you back, buddy. So good to have you back. Big Robert gifted 5 detail memberships. Robert, my boy. Thank you so much, sir, and welcome to the 5 new members in the detail crew. Freddie Bear, Louisiana Tech had a horrible game last game too. They did. Yeah, it is. These Tuesday games are weird, man. And we're gonna talk about it in a second. The other one ain't much better. John, what up, Hosco Lions? Yeah, that was a good win last night. Lions look good. Yeah, great job, Robert. Absolutely, man. Bibbo, yeah, big time. Matt, Louisiana Tech is too physical for Western Kentucky. Yeah, that's also a concern. Robert, I got a little superstitious this weekend. Did not post my picks. Ended up it was my best weekend. I know what you mean. I'm superstitious too. Oh man, dude, you're up $11,000. Nice. That's a good weekend. Hey, it's all right. Don't be sorry, buddy. Got to do what you got to do to win. Okay. Those are the picks. Let's jump in the show here. Scott, hey, AB. What's up, brother? So good to see you, man. All right. What are we going to talk about first? All right. NBA. So, like we said, we got 2 games tonight. Rockets and the Thunder, Warriors and the Lakers. All right. Now, again, back to it. When a new season starts, give it 3 weeks. And what I mean by that is it's going to be all over the board. Tonight, too. And what I mean by that is your star players might not be running full minutes. It's game 1. You know what I mean? So be careful the first couple weeks because it's going to kind of be a little volatile, which is normal. Every sport is like that. But yeah, the big thing to pay attention to are going to be minutes. And, guys like Luka, guys like Jimmy Butler, guys like Stephen Curry, right? It could be like pitching. We start out the season. Paul Skeens says game 1 doesn't go 9 innings. You know what I mean? So yeah. So pay attention to that for sure. Big Zach, morning crew, morning, buddy. Good to see you. John said, AB, those rubber bands on your wrist need to be a pocket full of hundos. Today is a good day to do that. Let's get it, fam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so that's what you got. So the NBA again. Be careful. Pay attention to minutes as we go. Now, we got the Warriors and the Lakers as well. Kirk, yep, absolutely. Give it 4 or 5 games to see minute and rotation minutes. Agree with you, AB. Absolutely. Yeah. So, star players, especially star players that are a little older, all right, their minutes could be decreased. It could be all over the board. They could play 38 minutes, then they could play 12 the next game, right? Yeah, Kirk's got a great point. Pay attention to that. Be careful. But, other than that, should be all right. Yeah, Warriors and the Lakers. Again, Warriors 2.5-point favorite. Total of 226.5. Pretty healthy total there, to be honest with you. Same deal in the Rockets and Thunder. Obviously, these 4 teams can score, but those pretty big totals for it being game 1. So what does that tell you? What it tells you is 2 things. Number 1, exactly what Kirk said. Be careful with minutes and rotation. Be very careful. But number 2, what the books are telling you is that tonight is going to kind of be a little bit of an all-star game. Get out and run a little bit. Like, winning this game really doesn't matter. It's all about how do we look? How do we feel? No injuries. Limit minutes on guys that you need to. Get out and run a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm not saying this to not be excited about the games, because be excited. What I'm saying is yeah. This ain't the Eastern Conference Finals, right? Slapping the floor, playing defense. I don't know if I'd expect that tonight, right? But the good thing with that is that you're going to get guys that just shoot. And Luka Doncic, yeah, Matt. Luka Doncic definitely plays into that. Luka likes playing this style of a game. Yeah. Matty Boy Booker is gonna have to play like 43 minutes a game for the Suns. He really is. He really is. Jeff, I love the NBA. Went over 20 years not watching it, then watched John College and started watching it again. Keep your head straight, Ja. Yeah. Dude, 100%, man. Like, Ja is such a good player. He's so good. And, I mean, it's like, it's little dumb stuff, So I'm with you, Jeff. 100%, man. If we just tweak a little bit, be all good. TJ, 3-leg first score parlays in NBA can change your life. There we go. I like it. All right. So that's what we got in the NBA tonight. Again, be careful. Kirk, new players with teams, see how they fall in line with same players that were with the team last year. 100%. Great point again. Kirk's dropping dimes in terms of knowledge here. Yeah. So approach your betting with trepidation, right? I would definitely say, and to compare it to like NFL of what we're betting now, the first couple of weeks could be, how do I put this? Better to go with the longest reception as opposed to total yards. You know what I mean? Not in every case, but being able to hit a bet in one shot, two shots, at least early, will help you out more than needing a ton, because minutes just could be a problem. But you have to play it out by team. DeAndre Ayton over points, rebounds, and assists. Easy. Bailey, let's go. I'm with it. Oh, DeAndre, I like it. Dude, DeAndre Ayton is a freak. Like, that dude is so athletic, it's crazy. Maddie, 3 dropped in the Discord. Nice. Appreciate you, Maddie. And make sure everybody follow Maddie. All of them. Socials, you name it. Okay. All right. So that's the NBA. Now, we got college football tonight, too. And anybody tuning in that's new is like, the show feels different today. Yeah, it is. We just flew through, what was that, 6 months of baseball? And now we're down to 2 final teams, man, starting Friday in the World Series. All right. So tonight we have 2 games, college football. Kennesaw State at Florida International. Kennesaw State, 3.5-point favorite on the road, a total of 49.5. All right, do we have any Kennesaw or FIU folks in here? Where do we go with this? What do we do? These are 2 decent football teams. Yeah, Kirk, Florida International plus 3.5 at home. I like it. I do too. Great story about Ayton basically single-handedly beating UNC in a Bahamas scrimmage when he was 17. They said he just pulled up in a pickup truck. I love it. That makes me love Ayton even more. Dude's a stud, though. Matt, Kennesaw State in the money line, taking the spread down. That's a good look. FIU money line. There we go. Caleb feeling it. All right, here we go. Kirk got next. Let's go. All right, John, like it, Florida International team total. Okay. That's a good look. All right, yeah, keep dropping those in. All right, second game here, Western Kentucky at Louisiana Tech. So we got Western Kentucky plus 3.5 on the road. These are 2 pretty damn good football teams, both coming off of not great games. So we're going to see how they bounce back. I don't know what to do with these totals. They seem high. What do you guys think? Western Kentucky, Louisiana Tech, 50.5 over under. Kennesaw, FIU, over under 49.5. Justin, for anyone who was tailing the NFL first quarter ladder, I'm going to rerun day 5, even though it hit last night. For those who missed it, could just take profit out of last night's win and re-roll day 5 with it. Boom. Just a nice work, big dog. My man Freddie said he's fading FIU. All right, let's go. Kennesaw. There we go. So that's college football for tonight. Again, we're on Western Kentucky plus 3.5. Yeah, it seems split on that first one, man. I didn't know what to do with it either. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one indeed. All right, let me get the picks back up here, and we'll bounce out of here. I don't want to keep you guys too terribly long, but again, start thinking about what you all want to hit on daily as we go for NHL, NBA, and any sport, right? Tina, AB, having surgery tomorrow, so will be in the hospital for a couple of days. I may not be here for a bit, so I want to tell you happy birthday. Oh, thanks, Tina. So sweet. I hope you have the best day. Tina, okay, first off, I hope everything's okay. All right. And number 2, anything that we can do. I'm serious. I'll fly to the hospital and do the show from the lobby. I'm not kidding, Tina. All right. So, thank you again. You're unbelievably kind, and we're all behind you. Now, obviously, I don't want you to have to share medical information, however, but what I'm saying is that we are all with you and hope everything is okay. And I am very freaking serious that anything, Tina, that you need, you just say the word. Okay. We are all with you. Tina said that would be fun. Thanks, AB. Thank you all, Tina. Absolutely. It's going to go great. And let us know that it did. Keep us updated, and we're all there. All there. Yeah, and I'm doing it from the hospital. They would kick us out immediately. All right. Jimmy Butler over 10.5 rebounds and assists, minus 110. Luka Doncic over 3.5 threes at minus 105. That's going to be horrible in the podcast right there. Going to have to do loudness normalization. Alex Caruso for 1.5 threes. Plus 115. Western Kentucky plus 3.5. Matty, y'all doctors like parlays? I bet they do. I bet they do. Let me say, there's a couple people in here in the medical profession. I'll tell you, nurses are my favorite. Nurses are badass, man. And they'll hammer down a smoke outside, come in and save your life 3 times. Not ask for anything. They'll just keep going. Oh, man, nurses are tough. That's a hard job. God, that's a hard job. Being a police officer seems like it'd be a hard job, too. I heard somebody say, I don't know what show it was. They said, yeah, he said, I used to walk in and tell all the new recruits at the police department, welcome, you just got a front row to the greatest circus in town. Oh, yeah, Brad, the baby nurses are seriously, dude, nurses, yeah, are incredible indeed. The things they have to see and clean up, that alone, oh, no way I could do that job. And that's just the beginning of it. That's a stressful job. Bless them. My God. I couldn't do it. Tina said, well, I'll be on that floor, but not for a baby. Baby nurses are wild. You'd have to be at least 21. Hey, maybe they're Doogie Howser. Or they got a fake ID. Yeah, John, the Louvre got robbed. It did. Oh God, I can't remember the word that they were describing what the price of like everything that was stolen and the jewels. I think they said it was like indescribable or something. It was some hilarious word that he like, oh, that ain't good. Yeah, the Louvre did get robbed. Yeah, I was reading about that. It's crazy. They're going to, well, I can't say what they're going to do, but they catch those people. It's going to be trouble. Yeah, it's crazy. TJ, nothing makes your jaw drop more than seeing a baby nurse handle a newborn. They're I've never had a kid, but I've been there like when my nephew was born. Nurses don't have time for the bull. I respect it. They're like, your baby will be fine. Smack its butt. Is he crying? All right, that's a good sign. Give him some milk. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Nurses are like the ultimate moms and dads. They can handle everything, and they usually do. And it's, oh, God, I couldn't do that job. We got to get a ladder truck. We really, yeah, we do. Liddy, what up, crew? What up, Lit? How we feel about that World Series, man? You ready? Friday. Justin, my lady just got off her OBGYN rotation. She had to work at 3 extra hours on her last day, had 5 babies she delivered at all, came in at 5. I'm telling you, these nurses, dude. It is hard ass work. And the things that they see, oh my God. Every day it's a horror show. Oh my God, they're tough, dude. Dude, give her respect from all of us. Yeah. Matty boy, that Lou story is nuts. Makes me want to rewatch the Thomas Crown Affair, Ocean's 11. I know, right? Like, I want to see this crew. Like, again, I have no connection to the Louvre, and I ain't snitching either, right? But this crew's professional. They knew what they were doing. Liddy said, Dodgers in 6. Kev, Big Dog AB, Hometown Jays go to the series. Yes, sir. Congrats, man. Dude, we were talking about it. It's so awesome. It's going to be a great World Series, too. I was watching the post game and, the on-the-field stuff. And they're showing outside of the Rogers Center in Toronto. And the fireworks and stuff were going off outside. Oh, my God. Like, I've never been to Toronto, but it looks incredibly beautiful. Like all of Canada does, but yeah. But yeah, Big Dog, congrats, man. It's going to be one heck of a series. I can't wait. Our bullpen should lose 1-2 games. Oh, hey, Justin, absolutely, as she should. That's even more because the doctor has all the pressure. And 17 years worth of expensive school to pay for. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, shout out to her for real. And look, that's not a disrespect or a shot at nurses. That's just a respect. I look at, honestly, I look at like medical as like the military. I'm not talking about like going to war. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like the structure of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it is tough. Yeah, and good call, Justin, for sure. Yeah, I didn't mean to throw that out. Doctors, man. I mean, what you have to do just to be able to get in the game, it takes forever. I could imagine. Joe, have the Dodgers had the easiest road ever to the World Series? They turned it on in the playoffs, didn't they? Jason, it was live on YouTube when they did it, probably. The Thieves. Probably so, honestly. Like, it's going to pop up on YouTube. It's content. Yeah. Scott, Jays in 5. There we go. Brad, Springer, the new Carter if the Jays somehow win, right? Thomas Crown Affair, very underrated movie. Yeah, it is. That is a great movie. Little showdown, Teach. Oh, there we go. Kev, literally every game, center parlay. Vladdy to get 1 hit, Springer to get 1 hit, Otani to get a hit, Mookie or Will Smith get a hit. Then you starting pitcher get. Yep. And you know what? Kevin just laid out exactly what we were talking about. Sports betting, I swear, it is all about, I don't have to bet every bet. I just have to bet what I know. You can make a lot of money doing that. All right. Howie Schwab, crew play of the day. We'll bounce out of here. I'll do it on the phone. Hold on. It's probably it's probably easy. All right, hold on 1 second. a video popped up and the music played, and it literally would have gotten us demonetized. All right. Rockets plus 6.5 is the winner. Let me pull the options up. That probably helps. Yeah. Rockets plus 6.5 is your winner at 35%. Thunder minus 6.5 at 30%. Second place. Third place, Warriors 2.5, 22%. Lakers 13%. Fourth place. So the winner is the Rockets plus 6.5. All right, let me get the picks one more time, then we'll go. Jimmy Butler over 10.5 rebounds and assists. Luka Doncic over 3.5 threes. Alex Caruso over 1.5 threes. And Western Kentucky plus 3.5. All right, we'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go through. We'll take a look at college football in the NFL or the NBA again. But then we'll go through college football of weeknight in full. So, all right, be here. Yep, 3 p.m. Eastern. Until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. Have yourself a great Tuesday, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody.